And welcome to coverage right here on Nextdoor Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Nextdoor Radio app. If you're tuned in by way of the radio stream, we appreciate you very much. We thank Chris Perry running the board there in Oxford, North Carolina, for the studios of Nextdoor Radio. And if you're tuned in to the North Carolina Capitals YouTube channel, we appreciate you very much. Nextdoor Radio has been proud to be the voice and the home team of the North Carolina Capitals here for this season. This is the final home game of the regular season, as they will be heading over to Petersburg, Virginia for the first round of the playoffs, June 4th and June 5th. We have the privilege here on Nextdoor Radio to call both games on Saturday and Sunday. 2 games on Saturday and 2 games on Sunday. Again, my name is Trace Knott here on Nextdoor Radio. We appreciate you very much for being a part of it. And we're going to take a quick little break. We'll come back. We'll have you game action right here on Nextdoor Radio. And welcome back to coverage right here on Nextdoor Radio. My name is Trace Knott here live at the Creedmoor Community Center here in Creedmoor, North Carolina. 12 minutes on the clock as we await for the introductions to both of these teams here today. As we have the score clock, the shot clock being ready to be operated. The scoreboard says 12 with 0-0. You just heard the national anthem. Now we're going to head down to courtside for the starting lineups. All right, we have the starting lineups for both teams here announced. We'll go with the Fayetteville Panthers, the away team here today. Julian Bailey, number 14. Xavier Bethea, number 17. Chris George, number 12. Thomas Ulrich, number 21. And Stephen Williams, number 9. They have a total of 6 players here for the Fayetteville Panthers. Once again, what we're seeing across the board, a few different teams, their depth is very weak. But the Capitals come in full force here as Omar Jabi, number 30. Marcus Harrison, number 5. Denzel Jacobson, number 24. Dyron Jones, number 3. And Taquan Reed, number 8, is your starting lineup here for the North Carolina Capitals and the final home game of the 2022 East Coast Basketball League coverage here on Next Door Radio. Once again, playoffs will kick off here in a couple weeks, June 4th and June 5th. 2 games on the 4th and 2 games on the 5th, Sunday. As right now, Petersburg Cavaliers have the number 1 overall seed with a 13-0 overall record. North Carolina Capitals 10-3. Correction, the Coyotes 10-3, the Capitals 10-7, and the Carolina Chosen Lions are 1-11, a part of the Northwest Division. For the Northeast Division, the Fayetteville Panthers sit at 6-7 and number 1 in the record book for that division. Here we go, and the Capitals will start with the basketball. Number 3, Dyron Jones has it. Gives it over to Jabi on the left-hand side. That's number 30. He falls. It's going to be taken away. Nope. It gives it in hands now with the Capitals. He has a man down low. Decides to gives it over to number 5. Puts it up. That's Harrison. No good. And it's in the hands of the Panthers. And we have a time on a foul on the play. No, it's just going to be out of bounds, so it will be the Panthers basketball. We have 11:39 remaining. A quick 2 puts it up, and it's good. That's by number 21 in Thomas Ulrich. Jabi with the long 3, no good. A little short, or should I say quick for Jabi there. Puts it up for an alley-oop. Too hard, puts it over an amp, and 1, and it's good. That's number 21 in Ulrich. Uses the size to his advantage. Much taller than what the starting lineup right now for the Capitals, and it looks like the coach Oliver, general manager and head coach of this Capitals basketball program, is playing with a more of the shooting team, and the height right now of the Panthers is showing. It is 3-0 so far. 11:18 remaining here in the first quarter. The Capitals has a 3 for Jones, puts it up, no good there, and Jabi with an offensive rebound. Gets it inside to Harrison, back outside to Reed, puts it up for the 2, no good, and it's controlled by number 9 of Stephen and the Panthers. And it's going to be taken away by number 24 in Denzel Watt. Puts it up, and it's good. Jones finds a lane from Denzel, and it's going to be good. 10:41 remaining in this first quarter. It's a 5-2 game. Highest tip is going to be kicked a little bit, but it's outside for the Panther. 1 step up for the 3, and it's going to be no good. Harrison with the defensive rebound. He has the number. Gets it on the left-hand side. Gives it over to number 3. Reed puts it up for the 2. No good. Controlled by the Panthers. That is number 12 in George. Outside. Wants the 3 sides. Again, he's double-teamed on the right-hand side of your computer screen or your cell phone, and it's going to be up for 2. 10:07 remaining in this first quarter. 7-2 is your score in favor of the Panthers of Fayetteville. And Denzel has it at the top of the key. Gets it inside, puts it up, and he's fouled. Entire team goes over to help him out there. Number 21 is called for the foul. It's the first team foul for either of these programs. So that's Ulrich, Thomas Ulrich from Greensboro, North Carolina. But number 8 will go to the free throw line. That's Taquan Reed out of Goldsboro, North Carolina. Puts up the first one. Is going to be no good. 9:56 on the clock. 7-2 is your score. Reed will get one more here. He puts it up, and it's good. So the Panthers will have it here. Again, the top of the key is going to be taken away, but it's tipped out of bounds. Harrison's right there. Small and mighty is what we like to call Mr. Harrison from Henderson, North Carolina. I had the pleasure of calling his basketball games while he was at Southern Vance before they combined. 9:41 remaining in this first quarter. The Panthers have it on the right-hand side now. Puts it up for the three, and it's good. Oh, they're going to give him a two. They'll give him a two on that, so it's 9-3 right now. The Capitals are looking for something to fall. Puts it up for the three, and Harrison is going to be no good there. 9-3 remains. Panthers quickly get it up half court. Out to the big man. Ulrich for the three, no good. Controlled by Denzel, that's number 24. 9:12 remaining in this first. Reed is down low, and he's fouled. So once again, number 21 is called for the foul. So he makes the first one. So it's 9-4 is your score. 9:07 remaining in this first quarter. The second one up, and that one is no good. So number 12 will have it on the right-hand side. That's Chris George. Inside, puts it up, and he's fouled. Number 24, that's going to be Denzel Jacobson. That's his first. So 8:58 remaining in this first quarter. Right now it's a 9-4 game. The Panthers will have it. Tall man on the group. That is number 1 in the ball game for the first time today, Malik London. Gives it inside, picked up by Mitchell. Outside for London for the three, and it's good. Nice little shot from the London. 12-4 is your score. Reed has it on the right-hand side now, at top of your key. Gives it over to Jones. He looks for Jabby, gives it to him. Step back move, puts it up for the two, no good. Mitchell and the defender, number 14 of the Panthers were fighting for it. That's Julian Bailey. And it will be the Panthers basketball now. Head coach of this Panthers, China. With the beautiful children over there on the sideline. 8:20 remaining in this first quarter, 12-4 right now. The Panthers have it going on right now. Everything going on except the travel that was just called. So 8:16 is a turnover for the Panthers of Fayetteville, and it will be the Capitals basketball. Number 3 in Jones. Dyron Jones gives it over to Jabby. Outside to Harrison for the three, and it's going to be too hard. They fight for it. It's going to be out of bounds against London. So the Panthers will have the discretion. The Capitals will have it. That's Jabby. Gets it inside. It's going to be kicked. So it will stay the Capitals basketball. London has a height advantage. And what's impressive about this Fayetteville's team is their height. Every single one except one has some height on them and much bigger than the Capitals program. But we have another foul on number 12. That's going to be Chris George. That's his first from Central Carolina Community College. Puts it up for the first one, and it's no good. Remains 12-4 right now. Second one goes up, and it's good. So 5-12 is your new score. 7:55 remaining in this first. He's double teamed at half court. Gets it inside, puts it up, and a block from behind. Jabby takes it quickly. Decides to go by himself, puts it up, and it is good. Good hand movement there by Jabby, and they're going to play a full court press now. much faster pace. This is why the smaller program is in for the Capitals here, for this exact same reason. The depth, again, they only have 6 players have come to the Creedmoor, North Carolina. We do have a foul on the play against number 3. And Dyron Jones, that's his first, from Durham, North Carolina, from Bluefield College back in 2020. London will have it. They're going to, on the right-hand side, Mitchell almost gets it, puts it up from London for the 3. Oh, my goodness, that's what we like to call Purdy. That was a good-looking shot from the big man, the forward, to make it 15-7. Reed is there, puts it up to Mitchell, puts it up, and he throws it up there, and it's going to be no good. Didn't quite know where he was, and the Panthers have it. Fake to outside, was it inside, puts it up, and it's going to be taken away by number 8. He gives it over to Marcus Harrison. He puts it up, and he's going to be out of bounds, and it will be the Capitals basketball, but it was blocked from behind by number 12 of Chris George of the Panthers. Out comes number 5 in Harrison, Marcus Harrison. And Reed will have it at the under the basketball goal. He gives it outside to Jabby, coming in for the first time today, Jalen Gaddy, number 0. To the right-hand side, fakes it left, goes for a 3, and it's going to be no good, too hard. He gets his own miss, or fights for it, but then it's in the hands of the Panthers there. So it will be out of bounds now against the Panthers after they got a little bit too quick. So it'll be the Capitals basketball here. So the Capitals have it. That's number 3 in Jones. Outside to Gaddy. Stops his feet, gives it over to Jones, puts it up, no good. It's going to be hands of the Panthers now. Quick movement by Heath Travel. He didn't get his feet set, but you know. He puts it up for the 2, and it is no good. Number 3 in Jones has it. Puts it outside for the 3, no good for Gaddy, and it will be the hands of the Capitals. 5:50 remaining in this first quarter. 15-7 is your score. He wants the 2, a long 2, no good off the front of the rim. Gives it in the hands of now Gaddy. Long pass from number 8 in Reed. And Mitchell has a spin move, waits for his man to go up, and it's going to be no good. Mitchell, good move by Mitchell. .5:28 remaining in this first quarter. We have a timeout on the floor. Let's take a 30-second timeout with them. 5:28, 15-7 in favor of the away team of the Fayetteville Panthers. My name is Trey Snodd. We'll be right back for more coverage here at the East Coast Basketball League on Next Door Radio. nextdoorradio.com, the Next Door Radio app, and the YouTube channel of the North Carolina Capitals. 5:28 remaining in this first quarter. There was a timeout on the court. Give a shout out to my man, Coach Greg Ackles, the Wake Forest head men's basketball coach. That's Wake Forest High School, as he coached Marcus Harrison while he was at Southern Vance. So he texted me, hey, I see you over there working. I said, I don't know. When you love your job, Chris, you know, you don't always seem like it's work. Ain't that right? Hey, 5:28 remaining, 15-7 here in the first quarter. Again, we're live here at the Creedmoor Community Center in Creedmoor, North Carolina. Of coverage of the East Coast Basketball League. Here as Mitchell will be at the free throw line for 2. He puts the first one up, and it's good. Makes it 15-8 is your new score. The second one up, and it goes in. $15-9 is your score. It's going to be taken away by number 8 in Reed. Puts it up for the 2, and it's going to be no good and a silly foul. It's a silly foul by Reed, and that's going to be his first. Fayetteville Panthers have it. They're full court press by the Capitals here. Big man coming in for the first time for this Panthers team. Puts it up for 2 after the miss, and it's going to be good. $17-9 is your score. Mitchell is there. They're fighting for it. They're going to call a foul on number 14 of Julian Bailey. That's his first. $4:53 remaining in the first quarter. So Mitchell will have it. That is with the Capitals. Gets it outside to Gaddy. He goes inside behind the three-point line. Now inside, a little too light, should you say. And it will be the hands of the Panthers. Tip ball now in the hands of number 3 in Jones. He gets it over to Gaddy, puts it up, and he slams it down. 17-11, the Capitals have come swarming back. He's going to lose the basketball in the hands, and we have a travel on Fayetteville as the hands got inside of 3 different defenders for the Capitals of the Panthers. And the speed right now is starting to, what we like to say, wear out the Fayetteville Panthers. So the Capitals will have it. That is number 3 in Jones. And it's going to be taken away. Gives in the hand now with the Panthers. Puts it up for the alley-oop, and he slams it, but he misses it. So it will be out of bounds against the Panthers of Fayetteville. And comes back in for the second time today. Denzel Jacobson, number 24 for the Capitals. Just like that for the quick 3, and it is good. We have a 17-14 game. It's going to be taken away by Gaddy. He did not see him down low, puts it up for the 3. It's going to be no good. It's going to be missed. It will be the hands now with the Panthers. Quickly get it over half court, puts it up for the 2, and it goes up against the defender, and he's called for the foul. So we have 3:43 remaining. It's a 3-point game, 17-14. With 3:43 remaining in the first quarter. At one point, the size difference of the Panthers was a little intimidating. First one goes up, and it is good. Makes it 18-14 now. .343. Second free throw goes up, and it's good by number 1 in London. So 19-14 here in the first quarter. The Capitals have it. Denzel gives it inside to Jones. Outside to Gaddy. He's going to be travel. So it will be a turnover for the Capitals here. 19-14. Coach Oliver is calling for a full court press. As number 22 comes in, that's Kalen Jackson, comes in for the first time for Vance Granville Community College back in 2019. 3:22 remaining here in the first. The Panthers have it, goes up to the big man, that's London. Backs up, puts it up, and it's going to be taken away by Denzel. He can quickly gives it over to Jones, puts it up, and it is good. Good ball movement right there by the Capitals to decrease the lead, and too many steps for the Panthers. And again, the speed of the Capitals is extremely impressive, and they're using their size disadvantage against this Panthers to their advantage. A lot of words in one matter of a sentence, but you know what I mean. Gets it outside for the three, and it's going to be no good. The Panthers will have it. And this is going to be taken away by the Capitals. Quickly puts it up for the two. It's going to be no good. And they go up against three different defenders. No good there, and that was a little silly. You have four different offensive players for the Capitals there, wide open, and it goes up against the entire team. But you know, there is a timeout on the floor, so we're going to take one with them. 2:43 here in the first. 19-16 is your score. My name is Trace Knott here live at the Creedmoor Community Center. On behalf of the East Coast Basketball League, this is Next Door Radio. And welcome back to coverage right here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. 2:43 remaining in this first quarter. It's a 19-16. The Capitals at one point were down by 12. They came back to make it a good game so far here in the first. Coach Oliver, his words of wisdom over there. And 2:43 on the clock. The away team, the Panthers, will have it here. And a full court press once again gives a bounce pass behind him for the Panthers there. Puts it up for the quick two, and it's going to be no good. Controlled by number 22 in Jackson. So number 8, Reed, will have it. Gives it over to Denzel, back over to Jackson. He wants to the long two, and it's going to be tipped by London. And they're going to fight for it, and it will be a foul on number 22. Be a foul on the Capitals. Number 22, Kalen Jackson, that's his first. So the Panthers will have it. 2:12 remaining in this first quarter. 19-16 is your score. A long two, and it's good. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Number 3, Jones has it. He's going to find Gaddy. Goes inside, puts it up for the two, and it's going to be no good. They fight for two different defenders for the Panthers, and it comes down by number 12, Chris George. London has it inside, goes up against Gaddy, puts it up for the two, and it's going to be no good. Controlled by number 3, Jones. Gives it over to Jackson, no good, and it's going to be in the hands of the Panthers here. Panthers have it, goes in inside for two, and it's good. Nice quick move to get it inside by George for another layup. 23-16. Last 2 minutes or so in the shot clock has been all the Panthers. But here comes the Capitals. Jones puts it up for the two, and it's good. Took every bit of the rim to bounce it in, but it's good. Less than a minute to go. The Panthers have it, puts it up for the two, no good. 55 seconds now. 23-18. Can the Capitals capitalize here? Gaddy has it for the three, and it's going to be too hard, and in the hands of London. So 42 seconds remaining. 23-18 is your score. Panthers have it, gives it inside. He loses it, blocked out of bounds, in the hands now of Jones. Gives it over to Gaddy. That is 0, puts it up for the two, and he misses it in the hands. And he is struggling. He said, "Coach, take me out. I need a breather." Gets it over to Denzel, puts it up, and it's good by number 12 for the Panthers. You have 19 seconds remaining in this first quarter. It's a 25-18. Can the Capitals score here before they time it? Stoppage. Denzel has it. 7 seconds to go. Spin move. 3, 2, 1, and it's does not go in. Almost an and one opportunity there, but with 1.1 seconds, 25-18 is your score. On number 7 is the foul. That's Felipe Harris. Felipe Harris puts it up for the first one, and that one is good. 25-19. One second on the clock. The second one goes up, and that one's good. Makes it a 25-20 game. 5-point difference right now with 1.1 to go. And they're just going to let it roll out. Into the first quarter here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app here live inside the Creedmoor Community Center in Creedmoor, North Carolina. 12 minutes on the clock. Into the first quarter, your score. The away team, Fayetteville Panthers, 25, and the North Carolina Capitals, the home team here today with 20. You're tuned in to local coverage here on Next Door Radio. And welcome back to coverage here in the second quarter as 12 minutes on the clock here in the Creedmoor Community Center. Once again, my name is Trey Stott. A great crowd here for the last home game of the North Carolina Capitals here this evening. 25-20 is your score in favor of the away team and the Fayetteville Panthers. Again, the Capitals looking to improve to 500 ball. They're sitting at 6-7, as well as the Panthers here, who are also sitting at 6-7 here this evening. And the second quarter has begun. 11:50 remaining in this second quarter now. Denzel gets it outside to Reed. Now to Harrison for the three. It's going to be no good, controlled by London. Bounce pass onto the right-hand side now. 11:37, long pass to the left hand now. He's going to find the point guard on the left-hand side. That is number 17. And Xavier Bethea puts it up for the three. And well, they're going to give him a two. So it's 27-20 is your score. 11-18. Outside to Harrison. Wants the three. Size against, gets it outside to Reed. Three, and it's good. Nice, just floater. Took one step back and floated back and went in. 11:05 remaining in this second quarter now. 27-23 is your score. He wants his own three. He's going to be no good. Now in the hands of Marcus Harrison. 10:52 remain. The clock continues to run. Harrison gives it over to Jones. Puts it up for three of his own. No good. And now in the hands of number 9 of Stephen Williams. He loses the basketball into the hands now of Denzel. Bounce pass over to Harrison, puts it up for the two, and it's going to be in and out. I don't know how that didn't go in. 10:28 remaining now in the second quarter here in the first half. Puts it up for the two, no good. Now in the hands of number 8 of Reed, Taekwon Reed. Gaddy puts it up. Correction, that's Jabby, puts it up, no good. And in the hands of the Panthers now. Panthers will start to the left-hand side. He looks right, picked up by Jabby, number 30. Omar Jabby, number 30 for the Capitals, picks up the point guard at number 7, Felipe Harris. Inside to London, puts it up, and he tries to slams it down, and he throws it. And it's going to be pushed out of bounds. It will be on number 5. So that's going to be the 5th team foul here in the first half. The first in the second. So Mitchell, big man, goes into replace number 8 for just a second of Reed for the height. Puts it up for the 2. It's going to be no good. Denzel gets it. Brings it to the right-hand side. He's with the Capitals. 9:40 remaining. Puts it up for 2, and he's going to be fouled. A little erratic, but they awarded him with the foul, and it looks like number 7. And Felipe Harris will call for his second foul. He puts the first one up, and it's going to be no good. Jabby will come out. Nope. Talking to the head coach over there with Jabby and Harrison. So 9:34. Tyron Jones will have one more. He missed the first one. Out comes Harris. Misses the second one. London with a defensive rebound. 27-23, now to the hands. It's a miss. Quick 3 by the Panthers. Puts his own quick 3, and it's going to be no good. Now in the hands of the Panther. He wants to move. Gives it over to number 9, the man who just came in. Puts it up for the 2, and it's good. 9:17 remaining. Puts it up, and he slams it down. Jabby, that's his second one of the day. 9:10 remaining here in the first half. 29-25. The Capitals looking for their first lead here today. They've crawled way back in. Outside for the 3. He takes it, puts it up, and it's in and out. Mitchell fights for it. He gets it. Gives it over to number 3. Anna Jones. Gets it outside to Denzel now. Harrison is there. He wants the 3. Sides against it. Puts it up for the 2, and it's good. Made the defender leave his feet. As soon as he did that, he took one step to the left, and he laid it in. 8:34 remaining in this second quarter. 29-27, only down by 2 are these Capitals. And here come the Capitals now. Bounce pass inside, puts it up, and we are tied for the first time today. 29-29, 8:17 remaining here in Creedmoor, North Carolina. Final home game of the regular season for your North Carolina Capitals. The Panthers have it now. That is number 12 in George. Picked up by number 3 in Jones. Now over to number 17, inside to London. A floater, no good, in the hands now of the Capitals. They look to go in front for the very first time today. And somehow he kept the basketball from being in the hands of the Panthers. A little erratic there, but he starts right now. Goes to the left-hand side, back to the top of the center, over to Harrison. Bounce pass over to Mitchell. Mitchell has it. Jabby has step-back move for the 3. It's good! For the first time today, this Capitals and your North Carolina Capitals have a lead. It's 32-29 is your score. We have been notified that there is a thunderstorm warning here in Granville County, so if you are driving, tuning in, make sure you are extremely careful. So 7:16 remaining in this first half. In the second quarter, it will be a foul on Harrison, number 5. That's his second. Goes to the free throw line. He misses the first one. That is number 9 in Stephen Williams. Out comes number 14 in Julian Bailey. So Denzel will come out for the Capitals now. Back comes in is number 8 in Taquan Reed. Puts it up, and it's good. 32-30 is your score. A 2-point lead right now by the Capitals. Harrison wants the 3, and in and out. It will be the hands of the Panthers now. Quickly gets past Mitchell. Pass half court. Bounce pass to the left-hand side. Picked up, and he's going to be fouled. On number 8. That's his second. So both Harrison and Reed have 2 fouls for the Capitals. So the Panthers have it now. 32-30. London goes up against Gabby. Outside now, puts it up for the 2, and it's going to be no good. And in the hands of the Capitals, number 0, Gaddy will have it. Reed fakes it, goes inside, and he throws it up. And it's going to be fouled by number 21, if that's correct. Is that number 1? One or 20. Want to make sure we have that correct. Number 21 was the man on the foul. That is Marquise Hines. That's his 3rd here today. He's the lone ranger in foul trouble. And if anybody fouls out for the Panthers, they're in trouble because there is only 6 guys here for the Panthers. Correction. 1 came out of nowhere, so there's 7. Excuse me. 1 came from somewhere. I don't even know where it came from, to be honest with you. There's 7 guys for the Panthers. All right, here come the Capitals. Puts it up, and that one's good. Missed the first one, makes the second one. So it's a 33-30 game. Number 17 has it, Xavier Bethea, and it's going to be kicked. It will be the Panthers basketball. .6:33 remaining here in the first half. 33-30, Panthers. Bounce pass in the center of the court. He gives it over to number 15 for the floater. That's number 17, Xavier Bethea, and it's good. 1-point lead now in favor of the Capitals. 33-32 is your score here in the second quarter. Gaddy wants a long 3, and tries to bank it in, no good. And it will be in the hands of Felipe. Puts it up for the 2, and it's good. And the Panthers take the 1-point lead with only 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, or in the first half, here in the second quarter. Reed has it, gives it over to Jabby, puts it up for the 3, no good. And it will be the hands of the Panthers now. They're just kind of throwing the basketball up. Who can shoot the 3? And the Panthers somehow save it from going out of bounds, puts it up for the 3, and it's good for the Fayetteville Panthers. 37-33 is your new score in favor now of the Panthers. 5:33 remaining here in the first half. Jabby has it, gives it over to Gaddy. Jabby to Gaddy, back over to Reed, back over to Gaddy now, number 0. Gives it to Harrison for the 3, and it's going to be no good. And in the hands of the Panthers. They have gone cold here for the Capitals. And it's an offensive rebound for number 12. He hands it over to London and lays it in. So it's a 39-33 game. Jabby goes inside, lays it up, and he's fouled. On number 17. That's Bethea's first. So we have a timeout on the court. 5:01 remaining here in the first half. It's a 39-33 game. You're tuned in to local coverage here of the East Coast Basketball League here in Creedmoor, North Carolina, at Creedmoor Community Center. And this is Next Door Radio. And welcome back to coverage right here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. My name is Trace Nye. We are here inside the beautiful facility of Creedmoor Community Center in Creedmoor, North Carolina. 39-33 is the score. Make sure we're confirming with the fouls. Once again, the Panthers of Fayetteville looking to go 500 ball. Sit in first place, though, of the respective Northeast Division. They are tied with Hickory, 6-7. And the Capitals are also looking to go 500 ball. They are at 6-7 right now, looking to go 7-7. Playoffs home game for your Capitals, as they will kick off in June, on June 4th and June 5th, on the #1 team, a part of the East Coast Basketball League. That is the Petersburg Cavaliers, who sit at 13-0, a part of the Northwest Division. That is Petersburg, Virginia. Gabby puts the first one up, and it's no good. We await the second one, and that one is good. So it's a 39-34 game, less than 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 39-34. The Fayetteville Panthers have it on the left-hand side. Gives it over to number 12. Goes inside now, puts it up, and it's going to be in and out. Mitchell with a defensive rebound. Gives it over to number 0, Gaddy. Puts it up, and it's good. 4:34 remaining, 39-36 in favor of the away team of the Panthers with their black, white, and gray gold jerseys. And we're going to have a foul stoppage of the, that's going to be no basket. And a ball went in, but the foul was committed before he attempted. Puts it up, and it's good. 42-36. Oh, they did count it. Excuse me. They did count that and one, and now it's 42-36. So Gaddy wants to three, puts it up, and it's going to be too hard. And they're going to call a foul on number 7. That's Felipe Harris. So 2 defenders, 2 players for the Panthers have 3 fouls now. Felipe Harris and Marquise Hines. No, they did not. They just called a out-of-bounds play, so that takes one of those off. Puts it up for the 2. No good in the hands of number 0 in Gaddy. Bounce pass inside. Doesn't see the man. Puts it up, and it's going to be no good. And it's going to be out of bounds against the Panthers as he stepped out of bounds. So it will be the Capitals basketball. Denzel has it. Long pass. And it's going to be taken away by the Panthers. Puts it over the 3. It's going to be no good. And in the hands of number 8 now of Reed. Gets it outside to Gaddy. Coach tells him to keep shooting. Tremendous shooter for this Capitals. He just got to get confident. Goes left now. Puts it outside to Reed. Puts it up and going to be no good. And in the hands of number 24 in Denzel. Gives it inside. Puts it up to Mitchell. And he lays it in. 3:04 remaining. 42-38 is your score. And we are in the first half here at Creedmoor. Number 7 puts it up. That's Felipe. Puts it up no good in the hands of Gaddy. Puts it up now for a alley-oop, and it's good. 42-40 only now. Down by 2 are your North Carolina Capitals with 2:36 remaining here in the first half. 2 players will come in for the Capitals here next stoppage. Number 12 has it. steps back, sides against it from going inside. Now over to Felipe, inside, puts it up, and it's going to be partially blocked in the hands of Gaddy. Gives it over, keeps himself past half court. Side, puts it up, and he lays it in. That's what kind of confidence we need. 42 all, 2 minutes to go here in the first half. So the Panthers have it. That's number 17, Bethea. He starts right side to go up by himself as well. And an offensive rebound by number 12 in Chris George, and he lays it in. Gaddy wants to three, and it's going to be no good. Mitchell fights for it, and in the hands now of the Panthers. 1:41 remaining. 44-42, and they've tried that multiple different times, and it finally happens. That's a slam alley-oop, should you say. Makes it 46-42. Denzel has it. Long pass. The left-hand side. Gaddy has it. Gives it up to Jabby for the three, and it's going to be no good. Now in the hands of the Panthers with 1:12 remaining. That's a two, and it's going to be good. I was waiting to see if they gave him a three, but I was looking at the side judge. And that's a two-pointer, so 48-42, 55 seconds remaining in the first half. Goes up against the defender, no good. And he gets the jab, he gets the miss, but he misses that one. Now in the hands of the Panthers, tries for another alley-oop, just a little too short, puts it up for the three, and it's good. And they go up now by 9. 51-42. That's a 1 full minute of just, we like to saw goodness. 36 seconds remaining. 51-42 is your score. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll finish it here in the first half. You're tuned in to local coverage here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. And welcome back to coverage here in the Creedmoor Community Center. My name is Trace Nine on behalf of the East Coast Basketball League. We appreciate for tuning in by way of the Airstreams. We thank Chris over at our board operator there in Oxford, North Carolina. And of course, we thank the team here at Creedmoor Community Center for this great venue for the North Carolina Capitals. If you're part of our YouTube channel, the North Carolina Capitals, we appreciate you very much. 31 seconds to go here in the first half. The Capitals have it. Number 25 puts it up for the three, and it's good. Off the bench. Number 25 puts it in. Draquan Davis for the first time here today. Panthers have it. Quick move inside. Oh, what a move to get loose. Oh, my goodness. 7 seconds to go. Reed has it. Gets the five. Reed, he falls, and he's going to... that is going to be a turnover with 0.7 seconds to go. And Reed had an opportunity to just shoot the three, and he sided against it. Two puts it up. It was a steal by Denzel, and he throws it up. He had an opportunity to make it. But with that noise, that's the end of the first half. Right now, 53 for the away team of the Fayetteville Panthers, and 45 for your North Carolina Capitals. My name is Trace Nod. We'll be right back for more coverage here at the East Coast Basketball League here on Next Door Radio. Back to coverage here on Next Door Radio. Appreciate you very much. If you tuned in to the YouTube channel, you'll be able to see the entirety of the halftime here. But if you're tuned in to Next Door Radio, we appreciate you very much. And looks like the AAU ball team is here on the court there. But we are live inside the Creedmoor Community Center. We thank you guys so much for being a part of our program here this evening. Right now it is 53-45 is your score in favor of the away team. Let's take a long break. We'll come back. We'll get some complete stats for you. Again, you're tuned in to local coverage here on Next Door Radio. Welcome back to coverage right here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. If you're tuned in to the YouTube channel, you have been watching the basketball AAU team kind of out there doing the thing. And, of course, the teams of the Fayetteville Panthers are back on the court, kind of getting ready as we have a couple more minutes before both teams will be out. And we'll be ready for second half action. Right now it is 53-45 is your score in favor of the away team in the Fayetteville Panthers. Give you a real quick kind of look around the league for the East Coast Basketball League by way of their Facebook group. All you got to do is search East Coast Basketball League. Right now your North Carolina Capitals have clinched a playoff spot and will most certainly be there for the playoffs in June 4th as they begin there in Petersburg, Cavalier, or Petersburg, Virginia. Right now, Mid-South, number 1, Petersburg Cavaliers sit at 13-0. The Coyotes of North Carolina out of Durham, North Carolina, at 10-3 have clinched as well. The Fayetteville Panthers, North Carolina Capitals, Rowan County Bulls, and Hickory Hoyas. Top 6 teams in a part of the Mid-South will be qualified for the state playoff. The lone team right now looking on the outside in is Winston-Salem and the Wolves. We've had the pleasure of some really good matchups for that Winston-Salem team. Unfortunately, like a lot of teams right now, they are short depth, so they're looking to kind of get things going. Now here, and this only one more game to prove that they belong in the playoffs, as Hickory Hoyas are the last spot in. Again, 22 seconds remaining, but that is your Mid-South playoff standings as of today, May 21st. Again, we hope you're having a great day. We hope you are staying safe in this thunderstorm warning that our good friend Chris Perry over there at the board let me know about through our chat group that we have going on. Appreciate that very much. 53-45, but that warning is until another 15 minutes or so, until 7:30, if nothing has changed. So if you are driving around, tuned in to YouTube or by way of the airstreams of Next Door Radio, we thank you very much. 12 minutes on the clock. The Capitals are coming back on the floor. Let's take one more timeout, and we'll come back. We'll get you ready for live coverage here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. And welcome back to coverage right here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app, available by way of the Google and Apple stores. Again, the Fayetteville Panthers sitting at 6-7 have clinched a playoff spot, but right now it all depends on where they will be seated in the playoffs. Right now they are the number 3 seed, but if the Capitals defeat them here today, the Capitals will be the number 3 seed, and the Fayetteville Panthers will be the number 4 seed, or the 5 seed. Depends on what Rowan County Bulls does here today as well. So Hickory is playing Petersburg Cavaliers, who are undefeated here. They're playing today. They're going to be at the Grandview Middle School, and they kicked off at 5:30. We do not have the updated scores on those. Chris, I don't know if you could find those for me if you don't mind. We had 12 minutes on the clock. We're going to see if we can get you some updated scores across the league, as I don't see them on their website. But doesn't mean they're there. I've been wrong before, Chris. You know what I'm saying? Hey, 12 minutes on the clock, 45-53 is your score. This has been a tremendous game so far. You look at it as the Panthers of Fayetteville came out firing, and the size difference that the Panthers do have over the Capitals is pretty demanding. One of their big guys from Guana is not here this evening. So the Lone Ranger, should you say, the big man is Michael Mitchell. Here, a part of this Capitals program. So they are doing extremely well, staying with the much deeper size-wise for the Capitals. So we'll see how things wrap up here in the second quarter, or in the second half. Once again, my name is Trace Nod. You heard the clock. It is time for coverage. Here on Next Door Radio, part of the YouTube channel of the North Carolina Capitals here. So here we go. The Fayetteville Panthers are ready to roll, which means we are as well. 53-45 is your score, and the Capitals will have the basketball to kick off the third quarter here in Creedmoor, North Carolina. Blocked out of bounds, but we're going to call it a pass because it went right in the hands of Jones. Puts it up for the two. It's going to be no good. It's now in the hands of the Panthers. So the Capitals now have the basketball. Right now it is 55-45, 55-45 with 11:30 to go here in the third quarter and beginning of the second half. It's going to be tipped out of bounds. It will be in the hands now of the Capitals. That's Denzel, gives it over to number 8 in Reed. Harrison wants the three. It's going to be no good in the hands of number 21 of Marquise Hines, who comes in with 2 fouls. Correction, Hines has 3 fouls here today, so he's got to be careful. Spin move, puts it up a little off, and in the hands now of the Capitals. Harrison's there, puts it up for the 2, and it's good. Almost loses the basketball for just a second. And they'll be tipped out of bounds. My hands went fast enough. It hit my table and everything. Everything moved. I'm okay, though. We're good. 10:54 remaining in this third quarter. Number 14 has it. That's Bailey. Gives it outside now to number 9 in Williams. Puts it up for the 2, and it's going to be fouled on number 8. So 10:45. He's changing the clock here. So 10:39 remaining in this third quarter. Puts the first one up, and it's good. We await the second one. And it's going to be no good. He gets his own miss. He gets his own miss. And now the Panthers will have a fresh shot clock. Puts it up for the 2, and it's good. 58-47 is your score. 10:24 remaining in this third quarter now. Denzel gives it over to Harrison. He's on the right-hand side now. Swings to the top of the key. Jabbing for the 3, and it's going to be no good. Smallest man on the court, tips it in the hands, puts it up, and it's and 1. Makes it 58-49, 9-point game now. So number 24, Denzel Jacobson, will go to the free throw line, and it's going to be no good for the and one opportunity. So it remains 58-49. We have 10:04 remaining in third. It's going to be partially blocked from behind, but it still goes in. That is by number 14 in Julian Bailey. Makes it 60-49 now. Less than 10 minutes to go. Number 8, Reed has it, gives it over to number 3 in Jones, puts it over the 2, and it's good. 60-51 is your new score. And they're going to play a half-court press there. Quickly gets it onto the left-hand side. He wants to three, and it's going to be no good. The big man throws it up, and it's going to be no good. That is number 21. So, again, I'm in a dangerous territory here, Chris. Things are flying my way everywhere. We're good. 9:23 remaining in this third quarter. Quick 2 from the out-of-bounds pass, and it's going to be no good. 60-51. Jones puts it up, and somehow, some way, he finds a lane. He has some twin towers over there, and somehow he found a lane to get inside, and it was good. The Panthers have a long 3 for the big man, and he misses it, but it's tipped to the hands back into the Panthers. Puts it up for the 2, no good, kind of a floater. And they're gonna save it. Continues hot potato, but number 9 now for the Panthers have it. Put it up for the 3, and it's good. You're only gonna get so many chances to be able to stop this Panthers team. So the Capitals have it. 8:35 remaining, 10-point game. Puts it up for 3, and it's good for the Capitals. That's number 8. Taquan Reed. 56-62. Here come the Capitals. The Panthers have it. That is Fayetteville Panthers. Number 12 gets it outside of man. Number 9 puts it up, and it's good. William Stevens. He has caught fire here in the third quarter. It's a 66-56 game. Gaddy has it. Starts left, now swings it to the right-hand side, partially in the center of the court. Harrison, they're going to play behind the three-point line. He wants his own 3, puts it up, and it's good. That is number 3. Dayron Jones for 3. And it's taken away by the Capitals. Here comes the Capitals here, swings it to the left-hand side, and he loses it. He lost it. He lost it, number 8. Taquan Reed had a wide open layup, and it left his hands, hit him in the hands, and went out of bounds. 7:30 remaining in this third quarter. Bailey gives it outside for the short 2 by number 21 in Hines, and it's good. This is a back and forth game so far for this Panthers and Capitals team. Puts it up for the 2, and it's going to be no good. And the Panthers with a defensive rebound. That is number 9 in Williams. He stops at the top of the key. Pick move by the Hines. Puts it up for the 3. No, that's a long 2. And in the hands of number 8 in Jones. Correction, that is Reed. Taquan Reed out to Marcus Harrison. Goes up for the 2, and it's going to be no good. The shot will, the scoreboard clock will stop, but good find from the Capitals there to find Harrison in. They're going to call a foul on number 9, Stephen Williams. That's his first. Again, we have Felipe Harris with 2 fouls. Marquise Hines, number 21, with 3. And everybody else has 1. So Stephen Williams with 1, Chris George with 1, Xavier Bethea with 1, and Julian Bailey with 1. And he makes both of them. That's Marcus Harrison, makes it a 68-61 game. Gives it inside now. That's number 14 in Bailey. Now out to number 12 in Chris George. Gives to the big man. He wants the 2, and it's going to be off the front of the rim. No good. Controlled by Gaddy. He looks left. He has a man. Size against it. Gives it outside to Reed. Step in, move back outside. Bounce pass to Gaddy. Put a 3, and it's going to be no good. Continue shooting, young man. and Harrison tried to sneak it in there, but somehow he didn't get it loose, and he puts it up for 2 on the other end of the court. That is number 12 in Chris George. 70-61 is your score. It's going to be taken away by the Panthers here. Puts it up, and he's fouled. So the score right now, with 6:01 remaining in the third quarter. This third quarter has been extremely fast-paced so far. 70-61 is your score. And number 17, Xavier Bethea, is at the free throw line. He puts it up, and it's good. And he makes the second one. So 6:01 remaining, 72-61 is your score. And we got some fresh bodies in for the Capitals. Number 13 is coming in. Tyree Young from Henderson, North Carolina, played at Word of God Christian Academy. And number 25 is back in the ball game. Daquan Davis. To the right-hand side, the Capitals have it, gives over to Mitchell, puts it up for the 2, and it's good. 72-63, the Capitals, they are scoring the basketball, but they're gonna have to stop it as well. Gives it inside, that's number 14 in Bailey. Swings it outside to number 12 in George. Hines puts it up, and it's good. It looks like Felipe Harris is coming back in the ball game here, the next stoppage. Young brings it inside, puts it up, and it's gonna be no good. Controlled by number 14 in Bailey. He loses the basketball, and he steps out of bounds. .5:12 remaining in this third quarter. Jabby, Denzel, Jacobson, Mitchell. Young and number 25, Davis, in the ball game for your Capitals. 5 minutes to go. 74-63, quick 3, and it's gonna be off the side of the rim, no good, controlled by the Panthers. He puts it up for 2, no good. And Denzel Jacobson has the defensive rebound. He quickly gets it past half court. He goes to a diving inside, and he's credited for the hustle as he will get a foul against the away team in the Fayetteville Panthers. Against number 20. So number 24, Denzel, puts it up for the first one, and it's gonna be no good. Got to start. They would be in this ball game closer, should you say. They've done a good job of staying in, but they are missing a lot of free throws here this evening. 74-63 is your score. He puts the second one up, and that one's good. 74-64 is your score. The Fayetteville Panthers have it. Number 9 in Williams. Goes to the left-hand side, and it's going to be a deep offensive foul. Young is making a difference. So the Capitals will have it 4:29, 74-64 is your score. So they're going to call a play. Here we go. 4:27 remaining. I thought they were calling a timeout, but I was wrong. 4:22 remaining in the third quarter. 74-64. And Young, after getting the offensive foul against the Panthers, comes in and makes it 3 himself. 74-67 is your new score. We have 4 minutes remaining in this third quarter, almost thrown away by the Panthers there. Number 7 has it. Puts it up, and it is in and one. And one opportunity right here. So, number 14, Julian Bailey will have the free throw line. He puts it up, and it's going to be no good. He misses it. 3:50 remaining. And he's going to put up the three, no good. Jabby with the offensive rebound, puts it up, and it's going to be no good there. And they're going to fight for it. And it's going to be a jump ball. .339 remaining in the third quarter. 75-67 is your score. Puts it up and in the hands of the Panthers. Bethea has it at the top of the key. He wants the three, sides against it. Now number 7 puts up the three. It's going to be no good. Young with the defensive rebound. He wants to quickly get it up at half court. He does. Now over to the right, to the top of the key, over back to Young. It wasn't Denzel Hand. Back over to Young. Now over to Jabby. Goes inside, puts it up. And we have a foul. .75-67 is your score right now. Jabby with the inbound pass to Mitchell. Puts it up for the 2, and it's good. 75-69 is your new score here in the third quarter. 2:59 remaining, and we have another stoppage as we have a foul. On number 30. And that's going to be Jabby, Omar Jabby. So number 7 will go to the free throw line. That is Felipe Harris. He puts it up, and it's good. Out comes Bethea for the first time here today. In comes number 12, Chris George. He puts it up, and it's good. So 2:57 remaining, 78-69 right now. Long pass over to Davis. Number 25 puts it up for the 3. It's going to be an air ball, but Jabby's right there, and he's fouled. We are in the third quarter here in Creedmoor Community Center, the final home game for your North Carolina Capitals. And number 16 will come into the ball game for the first time today. That is Roquan Lewis from Lewisburg College. Multiple national championships over there at Lewisburg College. A phenom university where it's a 2-year program. They do a great job over there. I've had the pleasure of calling a couple games for Lewisburg. Jabby puts the second one up, and no good. He made the first one. 78-70 is your score. Number 7. And Harris brings it up to the left-hand side. It's going to be taken away by Jabby. Goes up for the layup, and it's good. 78-72, 2:28 remaining in this third quarter. Puts it up, and he's fouled. So Jabby, good defense. He let too much to the left-hand side, and the defender got past him, and he's called for the foul. That's the second. So 2:19 remaining. Mitchell and Lewis will be at on the basketball goal for the Capitals, as Harris is at the free throw line. Felipe Harris from Fayetteville State University. He makes the first one. 79-72 is your score. Puts it up, and it's good. Denzel Jacobson brings it up to the left-hand side. The clock continues to run. 2:15 in the third. 80-72 is your score. Gives it outside to Young. Back over to Denzel, the top of the key. He goes right, gets past the defender, throws it up, and it's gonna be no good. Jab, he fights for it, throws it up, and it's good. That's a hustle play right there. So number 7, Harris with the ball for the Panthers. Starts left, good pick move by London there, puts it up as partially blocked, and in the hands. They're gonna call a foul on Mitchell, even though they both reached the ball at the same time.
How many fouls is that he scored?
So, 1:44 remaining in this third quarter, 80-74. London will be at the free throw line, but they will come back in next stoppage. He puts the first one up, and it's good. They are a tremendous free throw shooting team, are these Fayetteville Panthers. I have my numbers right. You're looking at only 3 misses the entire game so far. The second one goes up, and I jinxed him. He missed it. Denzel Jacobson brings up the left-hand side. 1:40 remaining in this third quarter. Number 22, Jackson, back over to Denzel. Jabby has it, top of the key. Gets past the defender, pick move by Mitchell. Swings it back outside to Denzel. Size against the 3, goes up against the defender, throws it up, and it's going to be no good. Now the Panthers have it. Denzel Jacobson picks number Harris, number 7 up. Bethea wants the 3, throws it up, and it's going to be no good. 3 defenders go up for the basketball. Now to the hands of Denzel, number 24 of the Capitals. He starts inside, goes outside, back over to Jabby at the top right-hand corner. One step inside over to Harris. Puts it up, and it's an and one. Jackson with an and one opportunity here. He found the lane to be able to get loose, and he was accredited with the hustle play. Puts up the and one opportunity, and it is good. 77-81 is your score. 52 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Only one more to go. London with a 3. Puts it up and in and out. But an offensive rebound by the Panthers. Look at them defense. I love it, boxing out. Outside, number 12, Bethea. Goes inside, picked up by Denzel, throws it up, no good. It's kind of an alley-oop, misses it, puts it up, and it's good. Nope, it's no good. Goes in, goes out, down in the hands of the Capitals here. 24 seconds remaining here in the third. 81-77, Denzel throws it up, no good there. And in the hands of Bethea, 18 seconds now for the Fayetteville Panthers. And the ball is tipped away, now in the hands of the Capitals now. Denzel is playing tremendous defense. 9 seconds remaining. 4 seconds. Denzel gets a lead and he misses it, but Mitchell lays it in. 79, waiting for they change it. 79-81 is your score going in to the fourth quarter. What a game. Do not go anywhere. We'll have final quarter remaining in the final home game here for the North Carolina Capitals. Next, you're tuned in to local coverage here on Next Door Radio. Next Door Radio, we appreciate you very much. Tuned into our YouTube channel by way of the North Carolina Capitals. We appreciate you. Tune in to the radio airwaves. We thank you very much for being part of what we do here at Next Door Radio. 12 minutes on the clock. Your North Carolina Capitals have come all the way back. So 12 minutes now. It is the fourth quarter here. And the Panthers will have the basketball. 81-79 is your score. And the Panthers will lay it in. So the Capitals have it. Number 3 is back in the ball game. Got some rest. That's Jones. Puts it up, and it's good. Number 8, Taekwon Reed. Got some fresh legs under his belt. Makes it an 83-81 game. The Panthers have it. That's London at the top of the key. Malik London, 6'8" forward from Tennessee Martin. Puts it up for the 2, and it is good. 85-81. One of the 3 sides against it. Gets it outside for the long 2, and it's going to be no good. Controlled by Harris. The Panthers have it. That's Fayetteville Panthers. Inside, goes outside to Bethea, and he's going to be called for the foul. He waited for him to land before calling the foul.
Hey, ref, that's not a reset, right?
10:48, 85-81 is your score. Panthers have it, and it's going to be an offensive foul by number 0. Gaddy, Jalen Gaddy from St. Augustine University is credited with the offensive foul against the Panthers. Jabby has it. Back over to Harrison. Over to Reed. Taekwon Reed outside to Gaddy now. That is number 0. 10:31 remaining in this ball game. 85-81. Inside, he's right there, and he's blocked from behind. They're going to call a foul. So 85-81 is your score. Glad to see on number 7. That's his 3rd. And number 8, Reed, Taekwon Reed, makes the first one. We await the second one. He puts it up, and it's good. And they go for the steal, no good, but then the Panthers have a wide open 3, no good, and there is London, lays it in. Oh, he's been waiting for that one. 10-10, 83-87 is your score in favor of the away team in Fayetteville. The left-hand side, that's Marcus Harrison, 10 minutes to go. He wants the 3, and it's gonna be good. 1-point game now. They're down by 1 of the Panthers for the Capitals. Don't foul him. Fakes inside for London, puts it up, and he banks it in. What a move. Saving from going out of bounds right in front of me, and in the hands now with number 12. He puts it up and lays it in. Lost concentration As the defender, he didn't see the defender before he threw it. Harrison throws it up for the three, and it's going to be no good. 91-86 is your score with 9:17 remaining. The Panthers will have the basketball. (91-86), 9:15 remaining in this ball game. That's Harris, Felipe Harris, double teamed right at half court in front of the broadcast booth. London, he's going to find number 12. He slams it down. 9 minutes to go. 93-86 is your score. Number 12 has been everywhere. Chris George. And he takes the ball away, but that's number 7 of the Panthers. Somehow, number 12, George, falls down, sticks on his feet, though. Gets it outside of Bethea. He loses the basketball. Bounce pass over to Reed, puts it up, and it's good. And we have a timeout on the floor. Again, you're tuned in to East Coast Basketball League coverage here on Next Door Radio. My name is Trace Knott, and we are live inside the Creedmoor Community Center. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll have coverage for you next. Here we finished 8:35 remaining in the fourth quarter, 93-88. And you're tuned in to local coverage here on Next Door Radio. Welcome back to coverage right here on Next Door Radio. Out of the timeout, 8:35 remaining. It's 93-88 in favor of the away team and the Fayetteville Panthers. Both teams have qualified for the playoffs beginning on June 4th there in Petersburg, Virginia. But right now, it's all about seedings. Fayetteville is number 3, and the Capitals are number 4. Bethea has it, stops his feet at the top of the key. Now gives it over to number 9 in Williams. The big man, and it's gonna be called for the foul. That's an offensive foul. That's his 4th. That's number 21. There's a warning on number 21 in Hines as he was running or just took the ball with him, and the coach had to tell him to give him the ball. So I kind of wrong. That is Hines' 5th foul. One more and they are gone. Gets it inside to Jabby. Back outside to number 0 for the 3, and it's gonna be no good. They're gonna fight for it. It's in the hands of London. Long pass, and he saves it from going out of bounds. Puts it up for the 2, and it's gonna be no good. And a couple offensive rebounds for the Panthers. And they're gonna call a foul on Harrison. That's his 3rd. So it looks like number 24, Denzel, will come back into the ballgame. Out comes Jabby. So 93-88 is your score. We have Reed, Jones, Harrison, Denzel, and Gaddy in the ballgame for the Capitals. They get it inside, puts it up for a 2, and it's good. Good find. That was impressive. 7:44 remaining. And a three-point shot by the Capitals is good. It's going to be taken away from behind. 95-91 spin move, puts it up, and it is going to be no good. And it's controlled by the Panthers here. They are letting them play. I love it. And they're going to call a foul on that one. I've seen a lot more aggression. So 95-91 is your score here. And the Panthers will have it. 7 minutes to go. Inside, puts it up, and they're going to call a foul. They're going to, it's a 3-second violation. And the Panthers will get a free throw here. So as we figured out what's going on, 7 minutes to go. They're not going to get the free throw, but they will get the ball. So the score is 96-91. They just changed it on the scoreboard, and just like that, there is a three, and it is good. All right, so the Capitals have it. So we're waiting to see their confusion on the scoreboard, as they believe that was either a three. So
He hit the free throw. Number 9 hit the free throw, and number 12 hit the three.
all right, there you go. Now we're good. Now we're good. No, you're good. Hey, I was listening. You're good. You taught me something. Hey, we have 6:34 right now. The score is 99-92. That's what I was waiting on. And just like that, Harrison takes a three of his own. They're going to have to find a way to get back into this ball game, because right now it is 99-95, because unfortunately they cannot continue to allow the Panthers to have their way. 99-95, the Panthers of Fayetteville have on the right-hand side. Is picked up by Bethea, puts it outside to number 12 in George. Picked up by Gaddy, now back to London, the top of the key, the big man down low. Puts it up and off the side of the rim in the hands now of number 3 in Jones. 6 minutes to go, 99-95. Harrison wants to three, size against it. He does take it. Puts off the front of the rim. It's going to be a no good. 5:48 remaining in the ball game now. 99-95. And the Panthers have the basketball. Number 9 in Williams. Gets it inside, puts it up, and it's good. The century mark, that's 101-95 right now. Jones swings it outside to Reed. At the free throw line, that's Jones puts it up, no good for the layup, and into the hands now of the Panthers. Step up move, no good, too hard, and gets it off, it's a rebound. Puts it up, it's gonna be no good. And they're gonna say number 17, Bethea tipped it. They're gonna say tipped it out of bounds, and we have a timeout on the floor. So with 5:05 remaining, again, if you are tuned into the YouTube channel, the scoreboard there is unofficial. Right now it is 5:05. Make sure I have the correct time, but it is 101-95 is your score. We're gonna stay right here, Chris, because I don't want to miss any action. This has been a back and forth. The Panthers of Fayetteville during parts of the game have been up 9, 10, 11, and 12. But then the Capitals of North Carolina continue to fight their way and continue to stay in this ball game. So 5:05 remaining, as both teams will be ready to hit the floor here in just a second. Again, we are broadcasting by way of the YouTube channel of the North Carolina Capitals to be able to be replayed later on. But, of course, right here on Nextdoor Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Nextdoor Radio app. We are live inside the Creedmoor Community Center. My name is Trace Nye. We thank Chris Perry of Nextdoor to running our board today there in 109 Hillsborough Street in downtown, beautiful, historic Oxford, North Carolina. So 95-101 is your score, 5:05 remaining. Who wants it more? And it will be the Capitals basketball. This is number 3. That's Jones, Tyron Jones from Bluefield College. Gives it over to the left-hand side. Now back to the right. That's going to be Jones. Puts it up for 2, and it's good. 97-101 is your score. London goes to the left-hand side. It's going to be taken away by Mitchell. Gaddy has it. That's number 0. Fakes it inside. He lays it in. That's what you need right there. 101-99 is your score. The Capitals continue to be impressive. They go down, but they keep crawling right back. Mitchell, look at him go. Looking to fight for it. Get it inside over to London. Step up move, and it's going to be no good. Controlled by the Capitals. Jones gets it outside, or swings it inside to Mitchell, and it's going to travel. So 4:13 remaining in the ball game. It's 101-99. The cliche thing to say, who's going to make, of course, scores the most baskets, but this has been a back and forth. If you have one good stretch right here, the Panthers could put it away. But what we've seen in the Capitals, they are not going anywhere. It's going to be interesting to see if they can make it. They haven't made it, technically made a run all night. And just like that, there goes the steal. Jones has it, puts it up, and 1. .101 is your score. 3:49 remaining, and the Capitals have an opportunity to go ahead of the Panthers. Is this the run that we've been waiting for all night long? .349 remaining, 101 all here for the Fayetteville Panthers, the away team, and the North Carolina Capital fighting for seedings. A part of the playoffs was begin on June 4th down in Petersburg, Virginia. He puts the first one, or that one up, and it's good. Capitals take a 1-point lead. 102-101, and they steal the ball away again. Give it inside, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled hard. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Continue working if you're the Capitals here. The speed that the Capitals have over the Panthers right now is impressive. So Jones puts it up. That's Reed, Taekwon Reed, and makes the first one. Oh, they called a technical foul. Technical foul, so on number 12, Chris George, that was his second. Puts the second one up, no good. Remains a 2-point game, 103-101, 3:38 remaining. Harris brings it up the left-hand side. Felipe Harris back outside now, picked up by Reed. And it's gonna be, steal the ball away, and we're gonna be a foul. That's going to be on 0. That's Gaddes's first. It's okay. So with 3:26 remaining, the So here we go. Got to get the ball in. They finally do. Get inside, puts it up, and he's fouled. So 3:24 remaining. (103-101). He'll go to the free throw line, 4-2. Puts it up, no good. The second one up, and that one's good. 103-102, the Capitals have a 1-point lead. And he takes a three, that's got it. It's gonna be air ball. Mitchell's there, gets the offensive rebound. 3-13, puts it up for a floater, and it's good. 105-102. Harris has the top of the key now. Gets it up, puts it up, and it's gonna be no good. Gets his own miss after it was tipped into him, and it's gonna be up, and it's good. What a game, 104-105. 2:50 to go in this ball game. Slow it down, Tyquan Reed has it. Swings to the right-hand side now, gives it back over to Jones, Tyron Jones. Step back three, it's gonna be no good. Jabby is there, puts it up, no good, and he's not fouled. He is not fouled from behind, and the Panthers have looking to go ahead. Gives it outside to number 9 in Williams. Back over to Harris, Lupe Harris. Starts left, goes right, fakes inside, now gives it to him. That's number 14, puts it up, and it's good. And the Panthers take a 1-point lead now. 2-11. Denzel will come in. That's Denzel Jacobson will come in the next stoppage. Down by 1 to the Capitals. 2 minutes to go. Jabby has it. Gives it to Mitchell, puts it up, and it's good. 1-point lead by the Capitals now. 107-106, 147 to go. Harris has it. Get a stop here, you got a good shot. Gets it inside, didn't see him floated, puts it up, and it's good. 108-107 with 1:30 to go. And number 8, Tyquan Reed will have it on the left-hand side, right in front of the left-hand side of the broadcast booth. He swings it over to Jones. 1:22 remaining, down by 1. He puts it up, no good, and he missed it. The Panthers have it. 1:16 to go. Number 9 wants to three. It's gonna be no good, but number 1, London with the offensive rebound, and the Panthers have it. Tyquan puts it up for the three, and it's good. 111-107. 1 minute to go. Puts it up, and he's no good, and he's in the hands of the Panthers now, and he's going to be called for the foul. So 50 seconds, plenty of time to be able to get a stop and get the ball back if you're the Capitals. Just got to slow it down. So number 9, Williams, will go to the free throw line here. Down by 4. Puts it up. He missed it. He'll get one more. So Mitchell comes out, Jabby comes out, in comes Harrison, and in comes Denzel Jacobson. So we do have shooters. We have Jabby, Jones, Reed, Harrison, and Jacobson in for the Capitals right now. He puts the second one up, and that one's good. So it's a 5-point game, 112-107 with only 49 seconds remaining. They're gonna put 50 seconds on the clock. $50 seconds on the clock. 112-107 is your score. And Here the Capitals go. 112-107, and we have a timeout. Chris, let's stay right here, my friend. Don't want to miss any action. 48 seconds to go. 112-107. Again, we talked about game of runs. With this Panthers team, they were up by 12 multiple different times in this ball game. The Capitals kept clawing themselves back. Got and even took a 2-point lead, which, by the way, was their biggest lead the entire night. Fortunately with that, though, you go back-to-back offensive possessions with that without scoring, and this is what happens, 112-107. So, Panthers made one of their free throws. The Capitals will come in from the break with the ball with only 50 seconds to go. What a game. Final home game for your Capitals. Here, part of the Creedmoor Community Center. The Capitals looking to go 500 basketball, looking at 6 and 7, looking to go 7 and 7, a part of the Northwest Division and the Northeast Division. Fayetteville Panthers are 6 and 7. If they win tonight, they will be first place all by themselves, as Hickory Hoyas are playing the Petersburg Cavaliers tonight. And Petersburg is undefeated. I've had the pleasure of calling a few games for them this year. So if somehow the Capitals can come away with this win, it would be great implications, a part of the standings here. Puts it up for the three, and it's going to be off the side of the rim. We have 36 seconds remaining. Puts it up for the three of himself, no good, in the hands of the Panthers. 30 seconds to go. 112-107, 2 missed opportunities there for the Capitals. He wants the three, and locks it down. You got to score right here to get yourself a chance. It's going to be blocked from behind, and it's going to be 13 seconds remaining. And the Capitals are just going to let it roll on down. And just like that, that is the end of this ball game. 115-107 is your final score here for the final home game, as the Capitals fought all the way back, ending up losing this game 115-107. Chris, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have some final thoughts. You're tuned in to local coverage here on Next Door Radio. And welcome back to coverage right here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. I have Coach Oliver here for the Capitals, my friend. What a game, though. For one, a heck of a game to be able to crawl right back into this game multiple times down by 12.
Yes.
And you took a lead with literally 3 minutes to go. Talk about that kind of comeback for your team tonight.
Well, as I've been telling the guys all season, we kind of get it going on the defensive end. And during that stretch down 12 and we go up by 3 with 3 minutes left, it was all because of defense, not because of a particular offensive scheme. You know, when our guys made their mind up just to go after their own defense and execute our defensive strategy and take responsibility on defense, that's when we create those runs. So
So talk about you clinched a playoff spot, which begins on June 4th. We know that. But talk about the implications of what this game meant for the Capitals moving forward.
Well, this game here, we had ourselves, Fayetteville, of course, and Hickory. We all have a record of 6 and 7. And so, this game here kind of determined the number 3 seed out of 10 teams in our conference. And so this loss tonight is probably going to put us at the 4 seed. 4 seed, but regardless, we're in the playoffs. We're going to have an opportunity to bounce back, prove ourselves. This is year 2 for us. We're still a young team. We're growing. We're a new franchise. And just to make it to the playoffs out of 10 teams in our conference is still a big deal for the Capitals.
Oh, absolutely. Well, my friend, again, 115-107 is the final score here. Go talk to you guys. Always a pleasure. Final home game of the regular season here, part of the East Coast Basketball League. God bless you, okay?
Thank you, Trey. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Again, that's Coach Oliver. He is the head coach and general manager of your North Carolina Capitals here in Creedmoor, North Carolina. What a game. You just heard them. They've clinched the playoff spot, a part of the East Coast Basketball League, which starts on June 4th and June 5th. 2 games on the 4th and 2 games on the 5th. But this game had a lot of implications of where they were, who are they going to play. Right now, fortunately, the number 4 seed is going to be you're probably going to get either Fayetteville or Hickory in the playoffs to begin. And those teams are extremely tough. So we look forward to kind of see how things wrap up here moving forward. My name is Trace Knight. On behalf of Next Door Radio, we thank Chris Perry, our board operator here back at the studios of Oxford, North Carolina, and all the staff here at Creedmoor Community Center. This has been a heck of a run for the North Carolina Capitals. This is the final home game. So we'll see you on June 4th. Till next time, God bless. My name is Trace Knight, 115-107 here for the Fayetteville Panthers over the North Carolina Capitals. This is local coverage on Next Door Radio.